But they take it away because it's liquid. Okay, so I've had this experience before. So I wasn't going to take a yogurt, right? I take a baked apple and I cut it up, right? And I put my yogurt in the baked apple. So now I have a big old dish, right? I have a big old dish. Yeah, smart. Don't think that they didn't catch it at security. They take it out. Wait, they take it out. What is this? Wait, what is this? I tell them it's my breakfast. It's a baked apple and yogurt. So they take this dish. Now they're looking at it, around the room. They take off the cover. That's my phone, right? Who is that? I have no idea. And they smell it. Wait, they smell it. They crawl over the supervisor. Wait, this is not the end of the story. They crawl over the supervisor, right? They call over the supervisor. They confer. They talk. They have a whole meeting about my breakfast. They did me a whole favor. They let me take it on the plane. Baruch Hashem. Wait a minute. Wait. I get on the plane. I eat my breakfast and I broke my nail. My sister leans over to me. She says, "You want to borrow my nail clipper?" Nail clipper? Your nail clipper? They didn't catch my breakfast. They made a federal case. Right? They make a federal case. She has a nail clipper with a nail file, a little scissor with it. Could you imagine? My breakfast, my baked apple and yogurt was a federal case. Okay?
Masha, they know who you are.
However, I was going to bring that breakfast no matter what. I didn't get. Believe me, I would have sat there and ate it right there. Okay? I would have sat there and ate it right there.
What's in yogurt and a baked apple?
What's in there? The nail clipper they had on the plane. So go figure. Go, and a whole federal case with meetings about my yogurt. Anyway. So it's what am I willing to do? What am I willing to do to get what I want? Okay? What am I willing to do to get what I want? Pesach is over. Eat what's on the plan, for goodness sake. It doesn't work, okay? It doesn't work if you just know the plan. Everybody knows the plan. You know what I mean? Everybody knows the plan. But you gotta eat what's on the plan. Look on the plan and eat what's on the plan, okay? Stay focused. This is a big one. We lose focus. It is very easy to be focused with me here on Tuesday night, but then we forget. Because who's busy? Anybody busy with their lives? Okay. You got stuff going on. Everybody has stuff going on. However, the level of effort that you put into this will show the level of importance that you place on it. And trust me, what you eat doesn't only show up in what you look like. It shows up in your energy. It shows up in your personality. It shows up in what kind of a mother, sister, daughter, friend, neighbor you are, yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, absolutely.
So you think that this is just about your skirt and your dress size? Yes, we want to look nice, we're women. But it starts with how you nourish yourself and nurture yourself. That's how it starts. Stay focused. Keep the main thing the main thing. This is about your physical and emotional health, okay? This is about your physical and emotional health. Stay focused. Remember what it is that you want. Act as if, and I always say, they even say it about studying Torah. They say, even if you don't do it with a full heart, do it anyway. Fake it till you make it, psych it till you like it, pretend you love drinking water. I love drinking water. I love writing down my food, okay? Tell it to yourself. Tell it to yourself. You know, your subconscious remembers the last thing you told it. So if you're sitting here and saying, she's crazy, she's crazy, okay? I'm all right now. Your subconscious will remember that you told it, I can't, it's too hard, it'll never happen, I never did it before. Your subconscious will say it so loud that as loud as I can get, it will never be as loud as your voice inside your head. Yeah.
My friend got a treadmill. She calls me this morning for tips and techniques and ideas of what she should do with it and how she should use it and when she should use it. I said at the end of the conversation, I said, Marsha said, you don't have to like it, you don't have to love it, you just have to do it. Just do it because you like the results.
Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you, Marsha says something else.
Yeah.
It is easier to act your way into right thinking than to think your way into right acting. You can talk about it and think about it and discuss it and advise and write and call and have whole meetings about it and sit and do nothing. And sit and do nothing. Or you can get on that treadmill and you can yell and scream and rant and rave and do whatever you want, but you're doing it.
It's a very good time to go on the treadmill then.
What? When you rant and you're raving, right. Just do the action. And one day, you'll look back and say, you know what, I'm not even acting. I'm okay with this. I don't want to say I love it. There are certain things that you're going to have to do in this program, in weight control, and in your life that you're not going to be so happy to do, okay? But as one member said to me, I asked one time, who's successful at anything? And she raised her hand. I said, where are you successful? She said, at work. I said, why? She said, because I do what needs to be done when it needs to be done. Okay? Period! Mm-hmm. You do what needs to be done when it needs to be done. And guess what? That is the mark of adulthood. That is the mark of maturity. You don't love to do it. You don't have to love everything that you do. But if you do that, you will get to do what you love to do. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that? Okay. And at the very least, you will be able to go where you want, dress how you want, have the energy that you want. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
On my airplane, okay, there was one woman who needed the extension. Okay, I used to be that woman. Okay, I used to be that woman that needed the extension. And I felt bad. I really felt bad because I knew, I knew what that was like. There also, there also was an article. There was a TV show that the audience came to the studio, and they wouldn't let one of the girls sit in the front. I don't know if you saw it in the paper. They wouldn't let one of the girls sit in the front because she wasn't the image of the show because she was too big. That's a lawsuit right there. That's a lawsuit right there. But never mind that. Could you imagine the feeling? Could you imagine the feeling? Now I want to ask you what you have ever eaten that has been worth that. I want to ask you what you have ever eaten to be worth that pain. That pain. Never mind how stupid somebody else is. But you know how painful that is? Do you know how that rips apart at your self-esteem? Do you know that? You tell me what was worth that. You tell me what piece of chocolate was worth that. Never, never, okay, never act as if. Come to class. If you don't come to class, you don't lose weight. Who has the experience? If you come to class, as bad as it gets, it doesn't get as bad as it could get if you weren't coming. Who remembers? Mm-hmm. Right? I have people who, oh my God, they don't even lose an appreciable amount of weight, but you know what they tell me? If they were not coming, who knows? Who knows? Come to class, okay? At least, let me tell you something. You're with me for 45 minutes, at least in those 45 minutes you're not eating anything, okay? And you might laugh, but there were many times in my life I couldn't go 45 minutes without shoveling something in my mouth. Anybody understand me? Okay? Because I was so addicted to sugar, so addicted to sugar. And here's an important emis. There is no willpower in the world that overrides biology. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? There is no willpower in the world that overrides biology. So I could say to myself, I'm going to stop breathing, okay? And you can stop breathing for a certain amount of time, and then you pass out and start to breathe. Because that's biology. That's biology. Okay? So therefore, as much as I say, okay, I'm only going to eat one cookie, only going to eat one cookie, and then the sugar addiction takes over, and then I have cravings. You understand? Who understands cravings? Who understands cravings? Okay? So at least for the 45 minutes that you're here, you're not eating. Have foods handy. If you are not prepared with the right foods, you're eating the wrong food. You must have foods handy. Because when you come home hungry, that's not the time you're going to cook. That's not the time you're going to cook. And if you have the foods handy, you have a 50% chance. You have a 50% chance. If you don't have those foods handy, you have a 0% chance. Because when I come in, and I'm hungry like a bear, who's ever been hungry like a bear? And here's another secret. You could be hungry like a bear the minute you come home, even if you have just eaten dinner out. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Because when you come home, something happens. When you open that door, some aura happens, okay? And if you open that fridge, and there's nothing there but chocolate, donuts, whatever's in there, that's what you're eating. And if there's carrots or celery or fruit or whatever's in there, I have a 50% chance. And the other trick, the other secret is it has to be at eye level. I'm not going to look for the carrots or the donuts sitting in there. You understand? It's got to be at eye level. Now you might be sitting there and saying, oh my gosh, that's an insult to my intelligence. This has nothing to do with your intelligence. If this was about intelligence, we'd all be in maintenance for years already. This is not about intelligence.